Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Skydive Myrtle Beach to get its day in court, new dedicated aviation GPS announced by Adventure Pilot, and Mooney selects TKS Ice Protection System for M20 Ultra Series. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's November 27th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. This is a story that ANN has been reporting on for years, and we're pleased to see some positive progress. Discovery has been ordered by a federal magistrate in a lawsuit against Horry County, South Carolina, Horry County Department of Airports, and the FAA, in which Skydive Myrtle Beach owner Aaron Hawley charges that the government and agencies have conspired against him to deprive him of his constitutional rights. In his lawsuit, Hawley alleges that the entities conspired to deprive him of his constitutional rights under the 14th Amendment for interference with his business, which he says was illegally shut down. The dispute dates back to 2013 when Horry County bought out Ramp 66 at Horry County Airport, which held the lease for Skydive Myrtle Beach. The government charged Skydive Myrtle Beach with alleged safety violations as justification for shutting down the business. But the FAA has admitted that it can find no documentation of any of the 112 alleged safety violations on the part of the business. SDMB has also never received any documentation from the county about the alleged violations. After the break, Gamma mourns the loss of former board member James Brown Jr.
Concord's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concord's entire line of batteries at www.concordbattery.com. Concord, the heart of your aircraft.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, Airborne Unmanned, the AMA Drone Report, our website or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. Gamma is mourning the passing of James Brown Jr., former Hartzell Propeller chairman and Gamma board member. Brown served on the Gamma board from 1998 to 2008. As a distinguished U.S. Navy fighter pilot, highly skilled businessman, and avid general aviation pilot, he rebuilt an iconic company that provided propellers for the Wright brothers and is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. Pilots at Endeavor Air, represented by the Airlines Pilots Association International, have ratified a 4-year contract extension that substantially raises the bar for wages in the fee for departure industry. Of the 1,048 pilots who participated in the ballot, 86% voted to ratify the deal. Captain Jim Johnson, chairman of the ALPA Endeavor Master Executive Council, notes that our first officers will see hourly wage rates 40 to 50% above industry average, and the majority of our captain wage rates will be 20 to 25% above the industry average. Municipalities are starting to add their voices to the growing opposition to the idea of selling Canada's airports. Opposition to the move has already been voiced by the cities of Vancouver, Victoria, and Richmond, British Columbia, while Calgary's mayor has publicly spoken out against the plan. Toronto City Council is considering a motion to oppose the plan as well. The FAA has issued an SAIB warning of a possible blockage of the engine oil drainage system on Airbus helicopters model MBB-BK 117C2 helicopters. On January 26, 2017, an operator of a BK-117C2 experienced an in-flight engine fire and made an emergency landing in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Although still under investigation, the engine fire could be related to engine oil coke chips plugging the return scavenge line for the rear bearings of the gas generator. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. Adventure Pilot announces the release of the new iFly 740B dedicated aviation GPS. The 740B will include all the same features that made the 740 so popular with pilots. Standard features include an internal backup battery for up to 30 minutes of emergency power, Wi-Fi connectivity for easy database updates, as well as interfacing with ADS-B devices and sunlight readable touchscreen. Like its predecessor, the 740B will also pack an internal WAS-capable GPS sensor. The screen is sunlight readable at a resolution of 1100 nits. "We are super excited about 740B, said Walter Boyd, president of Adventure Pilot. The 740 is an amazing platform, and to be able to offer the 740B with all the bells and whistles, but at a fraction of the cost, this is a game changer." The iFly 740 is still available in limited quantities and will still be supported into the future. The 740B went on sale November 20th nationwide and can be purchased through iFlyGPS.com directly. The new 740B retails for $499.99. After these messages, Mooney selects TKS Ice Protection System for M20 Ultra series.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Based on the popular Sling 2 LSA, the Sling 4 was designed to be the most practical and desirable lightweight four-place experimental aircraft on the market. Find out more about this 115 horsepower turbocharged airplane at airplanefactory.com.
Welcome back. Mooney has selected CAV Ice Protection to provide a FIKI certified TKS Ice Protection and support services for the single-piston Mooney M20 Ultra series aircraft. Throughout the history of Mooney, we have installed and used CAV Ice Protection equipment. The TKS Ice Protection System has proven to be a reliable and effective system that allows equipped aircraft to safely fly within the flight into known icing conditions envelope, said Kevin Hawley, Mooney Chief Engineer. TKS Ice Protection Systems provide anti-ice and de-ice capabilities with clean exit performance, protect aft at the leading edge, improve leading edge durability and life, and require low maintenance. We are proud to continue the Mooney partnership by providing an ice protection system that has been technologically proven on the Mooney M20 since 1995 and nearly 50 years before on an aircraft since 1942, said Jerry Jordan, Vice President of Design Engineering. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is currently on our winter schedule and is streamed Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, alternating with Airborne Unmanned on Tuesday and the AMA Drone Report each Thursday. Additional breaking news bulletins may be posted for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. See you tomorrow.